We do want to remind you, join Tony Bennett as he celebrates his 85th birthday with a live concert on HSN September 10th. And you can shop the exclusive pre-sale of Duets 2, a new collection of Tony singing his biggest hits with today's stars. So go to hsn.com, keyword Tony Bennett, and learn more. You can even leave him a message, a happy birthday message, right there on hsn.com. Well, we are back with Jay King and Mine Finds. And remember, this is the final, we're into the final 4 hours of the entire visit for Jay. Some of the things we've saved are amazing. Now we're going to talk about Peruvian Amazonite. And this is Amazonite like probably you haven't had a chance to see it before, because this color is so good it almost looks fake, Jay. I mean, this is so beautiful. This is, like I said before, this is what every Amazonite would love to look
grow
like.
up and be.
Yeah, and it's big. These are big pieces. And yet we're doing the ring at $64.90 at this visit only price, $32.45 on your charge card to bring it home. Look at the size of that stone. And it's green and blue and about 20 by 15 millimeters. That's an impressive ring.
Okay, I got to tell you, this is a new mine find. This is out of Peru. And again, you know, we saved, you know, if we would have had this this weekend, these would be gone. But I knew that, so we saved them for this show, for Monday, for Connie and I. This is a brand spanking new mine find. The prices are fabulous. This actually looks like Peruvian blue opal, some of the finest Peruvian blue opal that you could ever get. In fact, when I first saw this material, I thought it was Peruvian blue opal, and some of the finest Peruvian blue opal that I'd ever seen in my life. I got so excited. And when I was with the miner, I just kind of really have to keep my mouth shut because I tend to get really excited, right? And when I saw this, I was just like super excited. And then I said, no, be calm, because the prices are going to go through the roof.
And that's what they always say, yeah. Don't act so excited when you're going to buy a house or a car. Act like you can take it or leave it.
Yeah, and it was hard to not show my enthusiasm, because when I saw this, I just flipped out. I never, until we got it back and we tested it, I could not believe it was not opal. I mean, it actually, the field test, the weight, the hardness, the streak, everything, it could have been an opal. I mean, it really fit in there. I brought a piece of the rough so Connie can show you the rough.
Oh,
this is the natural
gosh.
rough. This is what I saw when I was at the mine. This is how it comes. But this is exciting. It's blue.
Amazing.
It looks just like Peruvian blue opal.
It does.
And the Peruvian blue opal, I got to tell you, if this was Peruvian blue opal in this color and it was this clarity, this would be literally 5 times, 6 times this price is what it would be worth. You could sell it for. So you're getting an Amazonite, but it's a natural Amazonite. Do you remember, everybody, when we had that tropical Amazonite that I found in the Amazon in Brazil?
Yes.
Everybody went gaga over that. We got write-ups. We even had magazines and stuff wanting us to see if we had more of that so they could put it in their magazine, with the models. And we didn't have any. And so when I got this, I was just blown away. I found this, you got to think about this. I found this about a year ago. We're just now being able to bring it on air. But this is something nobody's ever seen before. You haven't seen these designs before. You have not seen this material before. This is brand spanking new. You're getting to see it right now on this hour, which is amazing.
I think the most amazing thing, too, is when you look at the color and you look at the rough, to see that color's not enhanced. This is the way it comes out of the ground.
In fact, when I harvest it, when it comes in, this is what a lot of opals look like when you harvest them. They come out. This was like a nodule, okay. And so when you get, a lot of times when you find opal, it's not always the case. There's always an exception to the rule, but majority of what I get are nodules like this. And you can see this is just a nodule that I just cut a little end of it off. But this is how clear this material is. It's unbelievable, and it's not treated in any way. This is a natural, and that's why I was amazed. I have never gotten Amazonite in Peru. I mean, I get pink opal out of Peru. I get honey opal out of Peru. I get a lot of different opals out of Peru. I have never gotten Amazonite.
The ice cream opal.
I've gotten there's about 12 different opals that I've gotten out of Peru. Okay, I have never gotten Amazonite, and so when I went and I saw this and I saw the deposit and and saw what they were getting out of it, I was sure it was opal, and I just kind of had to bite my lip because opal in this quality, in Peruvian blue opal, everybody just goes crazy over it. I have some Peruvian blue opal necklaces, just so you know, that mimic this, that aren't even quite this quality of color, that don't have this pop of color. that literally that we sell, that I get a few. I sell them for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a strand.
Right.
Because I only get a handful.
Sure.
So when I got this, and this wasn't, there's not like tonnage of this, okay? There's, I think we got 4 barrels. So we got about a little over 1,000 pounds of this material. Everything that we had, we used for this project.
I got to tell you, though, the earrings, we have under 100 earrings, so you may want to ask about those while you're in the ordering process. But we're going to say hi to Martha in North Carolina. Hi, Martha. Welcome to HSN. You're with Jay and Connie.
Thank you very much. Glad to be with you.
Well, we're delighted to have you. So what did you see today that caught your eye?
I've had my eyes closed.
I do that a lot when I fly and drive.
Oh.
No, I don't do that when I drive. I bought on Saturday the Peruvian honey opal necklace.
Okay, perfect example. You know, I got that on the same trip.
And I was not familiar with, well, opals from Peru, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, you know, there's pink opal, there's blue opal, there's ice cream opal, there's lots of different opals. That honey opal you got, in fact, the trip that I went and got the honey opal that you bought, that was the trip when I found this. It was in the same mountain range.
Oh, my goodness. You ought to buy that property.
Yeah, right? Sounds good, Martha. So, Martha, I know you have a lot of J. King. Tell everybody at home what they can look forward to seeing with their J. King pieces.
Better than they look like on television.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I love them.
Yeah, well, thank you. A lot of people say that about me when they meet me. No, I'm just kidding. Do you know what's really funny is I'm the only thing on TV that looks better on TV than I do in person, because when I walk up to people in person, they go, you look better on TV. And I go, really? It's the makeup. No, it's the makeup.
No, he doesn't look better on TV.
I do.
My first experience with opal was in 1953. My then boyfriend gave me a floating opal pendant for Christmas.
Oh, my gosh.
And we celebrated our 54th wedding anniversary the 4th of this month.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that
really?
is wonderful, Martha.
I love hearing those kind of stories. That's amazing.
And he has given me opals off and on through the years. Not a whole lot, but very, very important to me.
Well, do you know if you give them to somebody, you know, it's actually good luck? I don't know if you know that. But, yeah.
Well, I used to hear that it was bad luck to own an opal or wear an opal if you weren't born in October.
No, that's not true. And then if you
I know it's not true, but I legitimized mine. Both of our children were born in October.
There you go.
Well, and if you give opal, you know, there's a whole tradition in Australia, you know, to giving opal, especially like the birth of a child or wherever they give opal, and it's good luck. So that's great. I'm glad. That's amazing that your boyfriend from 1953 and you've been married that long. That's wonderful.
Martha, thank you for calling.
You're quite welcome. I'm going to put him back to work. He's retired, so I can buy some more.
No, that's what I tell him to get out there and start earning.
Thank you, Martha. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up because we've got the matching pieces to get to, and the ring is flying. Now, we only have 2 minutes left to shop on the earrings because they are almost gone. Actually, 2 minutes left to shop on the earrings, sorry. The ring, 2 minutes left to shop on the ring, and then we'll talk about the earrings. But the ring, my goodness, what a wonderful way to start. I mean, if you can only do one piece, you know, this ring is big and bold. And the color, going back to the color, I think the color is the most amazing part about this, because to think this is untreated. This is the way, and I'll show you, this is the way that it actually comes out of the earth. Here you go.
That's exactly how it looks. It comes in like little nodules. And like I said, I got that. It's funny enough, I got it on that same trip when I went and got for those of you that were lucky enough to get the honey opal. And it was the same story as the honey opal. I mean, that honey opal, if I could have got a container load of it, I could have made it into a very special value or whatever. But these are really little small mines, little hand operations. They actually, there's no equipment, no machinery other than, you know, pick, shovel, pry bar. That's how they get this out. And these are all surface deposits. They don't move huge mountains of dirt or anything to get to them. But when I got this on the same trip. And like I said, when I got the honey opal, I was stoked, except for those guys were a nightmare. I mean, a complete nightmare. I won't go into the story. I mean, you know, it was one of the times I felt like somebody needed to fall off the mountain. But, and then when we went down the mountain, we met this miner. It's just one of those things, because I go to look at one thing, and then we find something else, and that's what's really cool. But when I found this, I had no idea it would be Amazon.
See, and that's why Jay travels, I would say, 48 weeks out of the year?
I go 40 weeks.
40
I used
weeks.
to travel